Mason, just your game has really picked up the last several. What's kind of gone into it with your scoring output?
The game is starting to slow down more for me. I'm starting to see things different than I seen when I was the upper days of the game. So the more I play, the more I see where I can get my shots, the more I seen I can drive and get people open more.
I guess Mason, Isaiah kind of got back on track a little bit at Tennessee. How nice was that to see? And does it kind of change the dynamic of you guys offensively when both of you guys are knocking shots down?
Oh yes, it do. It gets when knowing that we both knocking shots down on the outside opens up more easy touches for Dan on the inside, so where they don't have to double team him. So us knocking down shots and us getting going on the outside can get Dan going on the inside and all the other players going inside. So it's good to see Isaiah knocking down shots. We knew it wasn't going to be long, so it's good to see him back.
Yes, questions for both guys. What's the takeaway from the Tennessee game? Kind of where are you heading into Ole Miss on Saturday?
The takeaway from the Tennessee game, it was nothing but a lesson game for us. We came out, we came out and played most of the game, but we didn't play all the game. We got to come out and we got to, have our heads on straight from the beginning to the end. We can't just come out and play, a certain amount of minutes, because there's teams out there that's going to that'll do us just like how Tennessee did us if we do that same exact thing. And I told the guys, I was like, you don't want this to happen anymore. To be a team to get beat by 10+ points. We want to do that to teams. We don't want to be, one of the teams that get that done to them. So, we just got to come out and we got to play basketball.
What's your takeaway?
Like Dan said, we just learned from it. It was good to see. It was kind of good to see how a good team looks and see how good Tennessee and how disciplined they was, because we learned from that. So moving forward, we know we can't come out slow. We know we just got to continue to fight. That's what I loved about that game too. We continued to fight. We was down by 20, but Dan, one huddle, Dan came and just said keep fighting. We just got to keep fighting. So the fight for our team was good for that game. So moving forward, I feel like we don't have to worry about fighting. We just got to worry about coming out strong.
Both of you guys – oh, sorry, Nate.
Go ahead.
Both of you guys looking at Ole Miss, beat Auburn, beat Mississippi State, lost to LSU. What do you see from them on tape as you guys head to Oxford?
Like any other team, Ole Miss is a good basketball team. Like I said, we got to come in with our heads on straight. We can't come in, playing down to, decent team level. We got to take it to another level, especially when we're going to, another gym that's basically about to be sold out. Like I seen on Twitter today, it was sold out Saturday, so it's going to be another rowdy crowd. We can't let that get to us, just like any other game. We just got to come out and we got to play basketball.
This game right here, we just got to come out strong. We just got to come out fighting. We got to throw the first punch. Mm-hmm. Last game, they threw the first punch at us, and we just couldn't recover from it. But this game, we just got to come out ready to go from the jump. We didn't play, 16, 17 games so we know what to do. We know how to come out strong. We can't, like Coach said, we can't spot them points for us to keep fighting, for us to get the fighting. So, like Dan said, we just got to come out ready for the crowd. Don't worry about it. Just get a win.
How do you kind of fight through the frustrations where you're playing a physical team like Tennessee, but you're all of the ones getting the fouls called on them more than they are?
Basically, you just have to keep your cool. There's nothing you can do about foul calls, and that's something, we've all had, our fair take on. I forgot what game it was. I think it was Florida. I had my fair take on that because, they were calling everything that I did. And I just had to mature from it because you can talk to the refs, but you can't change their mind on any call. So you just got to, play through it. Play through the physicality, play through the mental stages that you go through in the games. You just got to play basketball because, it's a physical game. You just can't, go in with the mindset of being a child on the court. It's a man's game. You got to come in and play tough.
Mike's notes are right. You guys have been 1-3 the last 2 years. So you recall last year being 1-3 in conference. What can you take from that? What can you apply now?
Last year we basically, like you said, we went 1-3. But, we had multiple meetings and multiple talks with, the coaches and stuff like that. And we just had to get, our mental state back. We had teams that basically did to us what's going on this year. Some teams did to us last year. And it's something that, we had to correct last year, and it's something that we tried to correct this year also. we came out every game ready to play from that point on last year, and that's what we're going to do from now on.
What are teams doing to you, so to speak?
So to speak, they come out, throw the first punch, like Mason says, and we don't recover from it. It's like, we come out, they out tough us, they, beat us on the rebounds, they make more free throws than us. They basically treat us like, we're their little brother. And that's something, we don't, I personally don't like, and I'm pretty sure guys on the team don't like it either.
Yeah, for both guys, how much would it benefit to get Adrio playing back how he was, I guess, at the beginning of the year? Because I think since Colorado State, he's shooting like under 30%.
I mean, Adrio, he's a great player for this team, and to have him back to where the way he was playing at the beginning of the season is great because, Adrio is one of the biggest keys to this team. I mean, he's a monster on the boards. He's a defensive stopper, and, I mean, lately, he's, done had his spells to where he can't do any of that anymore. But it's going to get back to where, he plays the way he wants to play because, I mean, I think he's thinking about it too much. He just has to let the game come to him.
I'll probably just say he's thinking too much right now. The game's, I'm not going to say it's coming too fast, but he's just thinking, not shooting open shots. Like, he just got to I know what Adrio can do. We all know what Adrio can do. So, for us to get him back will be a good plus for our team, for him, because right now they backing up on him. So, for him to knock that shot down, get back to his confidence, that'd be good for us because little do we know he's a good player. We know he's a good player. We just need him to get him back soon.
Yeah, and just the growth that you've seen from Reggie in the last two games is, I guess, since he didn't score. I think he was against Florida, only played 5 minutes. The last two games, playing better.
I mean, Reggie's starting to step into his role more. I mean, he comes off the bench and he gives us energy. He gives us the extra body on the inside. Take some attention off the other guys. That's basically my take on that because, I mean, Reggie's a dog. He's going to do all the little things. He's going to play defense. He's going to get you a stop. He's going to go get rebounds. He's going to do everything.
Mason, 4 games of SEC play for you. What have you taken out of this league? What have you seen? And really, what has it taught you, these 4 games?
Well, I didn't seen a lot. I didn't seen teams try to deny me. I didn't seen teams hold, push, all that. But it's just me, like my coach tell me, just keep cutting, keep moving, try to get to the rack, don't settle for threes. That's what I feel like I did at Tennessee a little bit. When I started going to the rack second half, I was getting fouls and one. So I told coaches I just need to start. From the jump, I need to go to the rack instead of shooting deep threes. So that's something I can learn from the 4 games, and also just being ready every game. Because the first game, A&M, I really wasn't ready because I didn't know what to expect because it was my first SEC game. So knowing that all the preparation that goes in the games, that's a lot too.
How big a lift was to have Isaiah Joe kind of get his shot back this last ball game?
Oh, it was good to have Isaiah back. That wasn't like in practice he was knocking shots down. It was just a little slump. Everybody goes through a slump. I was going through a slump in the beginning of the year. Dan was going through a slump. Everybody goes through a slump on the team. So having Isaiah back is good. We knew he wasn't going to be back. We knew he wasn't going to be gone for long. So knowing to have his confidence back is real good.